In our society, youth take on the role of the hip. They know what's cool and how to navigate the cool. Youth are treated in the same vein when it comes to digital communication. The youth of today are assumed digital natives. It is assumed they've grown up with access to digital technologies and that they know them inside and out. They know how to navigate them easily and have almost no learning curve when it comes to using the newest devices and online platforms. Although using the catchy term digital native to describe all youth ignores the fact that digital communication requires new critical and interpretation skills that aren't learned through experience but through education. In order to show the need for new media literacy education, we need to change our definition of digital native and understand that the utilization of digital communication through observation does not equip youth with the skills needed to critically engage with online content. Currently, when assuming all youth are digital natives, we imply, as Brown and Chernovich, colleagues at the University of Cape Town, say, that if a person falls into one category, they cannot exhibit characteristics of the other category being digital immigrants. A digital immigrant is the opposite of a digital native. They didn't grow up with digital communication technologies, and they are less apt at learning how to use them. The problem with both of the terms digital native and digital immigrant is that they ignore the diverse experience of individuals. By lumping all youth into the digital native category, we make the assumption that they have all had access to digital technologies throughout their lives. We ignore the economic and social barriers that hinder youth's access to taking part in digital communication. Not only do we assume equality of access when we talk about youth as digital natives, but more importantly, we ignore the level of capabilities they actually have in judging, interpreting, and analyzing the content they find online. Digital immigrants often rely on the youth to teach them how to use digital technologies, but no one questions youth's ability to utilize correctly and fully the technologies that have been ubiquitous throughout their whole lives and that they have therefore mastered. In her book entitled It's Complicated: The Social Lives of Network Teens, Dana Boyd writes, "Teens may make their own media or share content online, but this does not mean that they inherently have the knowledge or perspective to critically examine what they consume. Part of the definition of a digital native is that they learn how to use digital technologies through observation and experience. They were not taught how to judge the quality of online content or how to best interpret its meanings. And without these skills, without this media literacy, youth cannot critically engage with content online. Digital communication demands new skills of its users, and when we call youth digital natives, we ignore the fact that no one taught them these new skills. Now, in order to combat the problematic implications of the term digital native, we need to change its definition to reflect reality. First, we need to stop attributing the term to all youth. We need to disentangle the association of digital native and digital immigrant with age to encompass the diversity of experience of individuals. Second, we need to be aware that digital natives learn how to use digital communication technologies through experience and may not develop media literacy skills on their own. The dichotomy between digital natives and digital immigrants casts youth as the all-knowing, all-powerful beings who can easily control and understand online content. However, with this image of youth, we then neglect to teach them the media literacy skills they need to accurately interpret that online content. The Center for Media Literacy, an organization that advocates for empowerment through media literacy education, says, education needs to be geared toward the handling of data rather than the accumulation of data. Meaning students need to know not only how to gather online information, but also how to process that information. If we want youth to become intelligent, fully functioning digital communicators and interpreters, we need to offer media literacy education in schools. And to start us on the route to this education, we need to change our definition of digital native. Once we do this, we can start to truly understand the differing levels of online competency among our youth and implement measures that will give every young person the access and abilities needed to use digital communication successfully and to its full potential. Help us get media literacy education into all schools by sharing this video. Let's get everyone to see the problematic assumptions we make when we call all youth digital natives.